Hi guys, it's Dan from FitnessDebunked.com, and guess what? Today I'm just talking to you straight up for the camera. Let's talk. Alright, so where am I at? I'm at a stage in my life now where I know what I want. I know what I want to do. I know what I want to, be. I'm a father now, about a year old the kid is. He's like the love of my life, and basically I haven't let myself go, which is awesome. Still working out hard. Thanks to mom. Mom is doing a really good job taking care of my boy when I'm actually doing this type of stuff. Going to work and doing website stuff. So like, shout out to mom. Thank you for raising our child properly, especially allowing me to have some free time to do things like this and do all my other side projects that I need to do. But with that being said, I wish to have him in the gym with me as soon as possible, not doing the same stuff I'm doing, but just in the gym, just getting the routine, the habits that I want to be in, and setting an example for him. So where am I at? Oh, I'm just making these videos. There's really no specific goal in mind. It's called Fitness Debunked, right? We're trying to debunk fitness. Basically, in a nutshell, I just want to drive it home that you got to keep trying. It's going to be hard, and it's it needs to be a permanent mindset change in order for you to get from, where you don't want to be to where you do want to be. And you got to make sure you're doing logical activities, logical goals. You can't just have these high expectations. I'll tell you what, most of the people you see on the internet, Instagram, all that stuff, anyone who's incredibly ripped and very vascular, chances are they're on steroids or they're on something, or they had been on something at one point in their life. And it's just crazy to know that. I talked to I won't tell you where I work, but I'll tell you what, where I work, there was actually 6 people on the line. It's a factory job. 6 people on the line that admitted to taking steroids, or an oral steroid, or performance enhancing, what do you call it, supplements. But there's nothing wrong with doing those things. It's all your choice, right? I've actually had a really good run. You can see my history at fitnessdebunked.com. Click on my picture history. You see me do everything legit, all the way down. Scroll down the page, you see me from fat to skinny, to trying to bulk. So I've put in the real work, and whatever I choose to do after that is up to me. But I just wanted you guys to know that I'm not gonna BS you. People take these things. People enhance their bodies further with oral and injectable steroids. And it's just how it is. If you don't want to do that, you definitely don't do that, especially if you're a beginner. You don't even touch that shit. What I want you to do is actually get into the gym first, set some goals, make some actual stuff happen, document it. Don't make it perfect, don't make it pretty, just document it like I did. Pictures here or there, everywhere, little video here, there, everywhere, pinch your fat, whatever. Show the realness of your situation, and you can actually be honest with yourself. With that being said, big credit to guys like Elliot Hulse. That guy, he taught me the most basic thing in the world is just to get a barbell and weight plates and just start with that. Of course, I built up I got the cable machine in here, treadmill, you don't even need that, free weights, of course the barbell and the plates that I have, and the cage. So those things is what I grew into. That's what I wanted to have in my gym. But just the barbell alone was a big deal. He said if all you did was deadlifts, you'd still look pretty good. And that's pretty neat to hear. But obviously there's a ton of gym equipment that you can actually use for different reasons. And that's up to you when you get more advanced. So I'd say start with a barbell and weight plates. I definitely would get a cage. It's good for safety. And there's adjustable dumbbells here that I have. I recommend those too because you can vary your weights from 10 pounds all the way to 70. So that's pretty cool. You just have to like slide it in and out. But yeah, Elliot Hall's taught me a lot just by watching his Yo Elliott videos. You can check him out. He's evolved tremendously over his career. And it's all going back to the nitty gritty that he's done throughout his entire life. Like he really just did the hard shit. The shit that you have to go through to grow. What does that mean for you? It means you have to do shit to grow. That means start eating better. What does eating better mean? Just go to the basics with food. Chicken breast, tuna, vegetables, rice. All those things are very basic, and you can get all your macronutrients, which is another topic, another video for another day. Get all your macros in, but don't even worry about that. Just get your calorie count lower and move more. That's what you got to do as a beginner. Calorie count lower, move more. That's all you got to do. And I guarantee you'll see some success from that. Then you start pushing weights. Then you start eating more protein. Then you start getting bigger in the right areas. Or you still lean out if you're on a deficit. Deficit of calories means you're going to drop weight no matter what you're doing. Increasing your calories means you're going to increase your weight no matter what you're doing. There's so many different tutorials on how to count your calories. I put a little guide up on fitnessdebunked.com. You can check it out. But guys, like, there's really no reason you can't do your own research. The internet's free. Well, you pay for the internet, but I mean, like, everybody's got the internet on their phones or at home. If you don't, I'm sorry, but how else are you gonna watch this video? But how do you not try? You just gotta try. You gotta do some research. Take what you learned from these videos. Go to Elliot Hall. He's a really good resource. But come back to my channel too. Look at the most influential people in bodybuilding. Look at the most influential people in like the billionaires, or the people that have made it from nothing, you know, or the people that have made it in different ways, or people that have overcome disabilities. Everybody finds a way to make it work for them, and if you don't, that's your fault. What? It's your fault? It's your fault you're not trying hard enough. You gotta look how you want to look because you're gonna put in the effort to make that happen. So what does that mean? So it means doing your research, finding how many calories do you need, right? Start out with calories and food logging. Use MyFitnessPal. Shout out to them. It was a really good indicator of what I was actually doing when I first started out. So you got to do MyFitnessPal. All right. Put your food in. You can even put your food in beforehand and then just eat according to that routine. It's math. You undereat, you lose. You overeat, you gain. Depending on what you're doing, what you're taking, and what your goals are, and what you're doing in the gym, that either means you're losing fat, or you're losing muscle, or you're gaining fat, or you're gaining muscle. Everything plays into everything. You just gotta try. Oh, that's another thing Elliot also told me. You just gotta try something and stick to it. Once you do that something, you try a different thing that doesn't work out, or you adjust it, fine tune it. Don't constantly flip flop, but don't stay on something too long if it's not working out. Yeah, I know these videos can be boring, but there's so much I want to tell you, like, that I could just repeat it over and over and over again, but what good is that going to do you? Honestly, watch this video again. You just got to try something, stick to it, see the results, repeat, or change it up. That means moving a little more, eating a little less, or a lot less depending on how much you're eating. And I guarantee it'll just fall off. If you stick to it, math indicates a decline. See it that way. Math indicates a decline. The foods you eat influence how many calories you eat, which means you're either going to be on an incline, gaining weight, or a decline, losing the weight. And how you work out, what you do, what kind of foods you eat, all indicate whether you're going to lose muscle, lose fat, gain muscle, gain fat. And obviously everybody wants to be as ripped as possible with the most muscle, and that's why people take steroids. But that's like, I don't know, next level shit. You don't need to do that right now. Or ever. I'm not endorsing it either. I know lots of people on them. But if you want simple results, like you know what do they call it? MVP, minimal viable product, MVP. We could call it like minimum effective dose even. Find out what the minimum that you have to do to maintain the body you want. That should be your goal if you're not like heavy into the gym. Find the minimum effective dose, which means probably eating less and moving just a little bit more, and you'll probably be happy for the rest of your life. You don't even need this whole fucking gym. If you are serious about the gym and you want like optimal results, optimal body shape, optimal whatever, yeah, you're gonna put a little bit more attention and effort into it. But I mean, for most people out there, they just want to be like, oh man, I just don't want to lose. I just don't want to like be fat, you know. So if you don't want to be fat, you know, you gotta eat less, move more, and honestly, rinse and repeat. Use MyFitnessPal to track your calories. They track your weight there too, so it even tells you what to do. And I know it's discouraging, but you gotta try it. Like, it's discouraging because you don't see the results right away. The snowball effect, right? It's a big what do they call it? The belief cycle. Tony Robbins. You gotta research. Look, I've already looked at all these people that are successful. I try to mimic in my own life what they've done and apply principles to myself. That's what you should be doing too. Why aren't you looking things up? Maybe you are. Maybe that's how you found this video. The belief cycle indicates you got this idea of how something should go, right? The action you take determines whether or not you're going to see any results or realize if there's any results. If you do get some results, you're going to want to do it more. And when you realize you've done it more, you're going to go back to your belief cycle of, oh yeah, this does work out, let's keep doing it. So it's like this big circle of progress. And as soon as you get down to yourself, say, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, or it didn't work out, so I'm not going to try anymore. Your belief cycle says, see, look, it didn't work out. Told you. And then you're going to be like, negative, 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 negative. You're going to be like, oh, take less action. You're just going to go back to your old routines. It's just a bad snowball. It's like spending on your credit card and not paying the balance. It just snowballs and then it just gets worse. But no, honestly, like, you gotta believe that it's possible, because it is, for everybody. Don't blame your genetics. Your genetics are your fridge, alright? I know there are some cases where some people store more fat, or some people store it in different areas. Some people respond differently to carbs and fats and protein levels. That kind of stuff I'm not even talking about. That accounts for about 10 to 15 pounds at the most, I think. The rest is your diet and how much you move. I found out that someone weighing 500 pounds, eating approximately 3,500 calories a day, which is like 3 McDonald's meals, let's say, they will stay that weight if they don't move. Look at my calorie requirements. If I eat 3,500 calories a day and I do my factory job and I work out, I'm breaking even, and I'm 180 pounds. It goes to show that your efforts on a daily scale, on a daily basis, right, are multiplied severely by your actions that you take, the things you do, the amount of food you actually need to stay at this current state. So if I need 3,500 calories in a day to stay where I am, that's what I should be eating if I don't want to lose weight or gain weight. But if you're like, you know, morbidly obese, you know, like, this is a problem, right? Your chances are someone that's overweight is watching this video right now. If you do the bare minimum physically and you eat what you always eat, you're going to stay the same or get bigger. I'm not saying to start running or anything stupid like that. Don't run if you're that overweight. Please start walking on advice of your doctor. If you're that overweight, start looking at your food. Tracking with MyFitnessPal, that's the first thing and the only thing you should really be doing is working on your food. I guarantee you if you eat less, it's going to fall You throw a little bit of walking into there, then uphill walking, and then maybe a brisk walk, and then maybe a jog if you're down weight. Don't do it until you're to the right weight. Like, lose a good chunk of weight before you start running and walking with intensity, because your joints are going to hurt. So, a lot of people have been talking to me about weight lately, and I can't believe just how much it is around me. Family, friends, some people I work with, they're still overweight. I can't believe it. How does that happen, right? You must be really trying. If you're working in a factory and you're overweight and you have a physical job, you must be trying to keep that weight on. But I really, really wholeheartedly believe that anyone can do the majority of what they want in fitness if they want to. If they try, if they do the research, use the resources, watch these videos, please subscribe, right? I don't currently make anything off this channel. I'm not doing it for the money. So, I've got enough money. Not bragging. I've worked hard for like a long, long time. I run some side biz. I have a good paying job I've been at for many, many, many years, even though I'm pretty young still. I've been there forever, and I've set myself up nicely. So like, I'm not doing any of this for me. I just know that back in 2013, it's 2017 right now, about 4 years ago, I just decided to stop the habits of overeating and not working out. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a pig a lot of the time. I can eat a ton of food, but I always make it into this room. I always work hard at my job, and I'm always like doing stuff. So that's why I can handle it. You got to make the changes that you want to make in order to get the body you want to get. So that's something to think about, guys. This video is almost 20 minutes long. I'm sorry. But I hope you use your resources, use YouTube, follow this channel, follow Elliot Hulse. Who else is pretty good? There's a couple people out there, like Omar. Look up Omar. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Omar's pretty good. He's a natural bodybuilder. And there's a couple other ones. All you have to do is look them up. You can find popular channels. Just do it with an open mind. Some of them are full of shit. Some of them say they don't take steroids, but they do. Everything I'm preaching to you about on this channel is done from my hard work in the past, completely steroid free. And it really comes down to diet and moving. So use MyFitnessPal. Get those calories put in. Find out what you can eat. Just stick to strict diet for a little bit, just to see what you're actually eating, or plan your meals through it. And then I guarantee you're going to find some success, no problem. All you have to do is try. Have lots of cold bottled water in your fridge. I love doing that. I know bottled water is bad for the environment, but you know what? This one, from great value, Walmart. I didn't get paid to say that, by the way. It's made out of 80% recycled plastic. So, I mean, they're not terrible, but they're not great either, The process of putting the water in the bottle, I know it costs a lot and environmentally not friendly, but reuse your bottles if you can. Put them back in the fridge. But cold water, keep cold water on you at all times. Cold water goes down a lot easier than warm water, and the kind of water that tastes like metallic, you don't want that from like copper pipes and stuff. Just maybe get a water jug or something and refill it. There's so many things you can do. But anyways, guys, this is Dan from fitnessdebunked.com, and this is my channel, and I hope there's something you can get from this. Any kind of questions, comments, just put them in the comment box below. There's really nothing else for me to say at this time. I think you guys can actually fuel me with some questions if you have any. I'm not an expert, right? I just know what I know from what I've done. My job here is to show you that you can have some fun, hopefully, and still get to your goals too. It's very important that you try. All right? Take care, guys. This is Dan from fitnessdebunked.com. Enjoy your water.